Spring is officially here, and as you're doing your annual cleaning, experts say it's also a great time to start pest-proofing your home. Little steps that we all can take to help homeowners big time in the long run. And our local expert, Steve Hudak, Service Center Manager for Exterminators, is here with us in the studio today with some helpful tips. All right, you deal with this every single day. Warmer temperatures mean an increase in pest activity. We see a lot of them this time of year. What are some issues that you tend to run into frequently?
Oh, ants, mice, and mosquitoes are the big things right now that we're running into. So it's you're keeping that in mind when you're doing your spring cleaning and getting ready for the summer. And
some of those pests can lead to even bigger pests, as we were talking about before. Even snakes can come along with that when you have the mice and the rats. First of all, there are some steps that we can take to help pest-proof our home around this time of year. Let's start in the kitchen first.
So in the kitchen, you obviously have ants, and that's a big problem that a lot of people are saying. You also have meal moths, and you also get cockroaches.
Okay.
So it's important that any food that you have that you're putting in sealed containers that they can't get into. So by doing that, you're going to eliminate a lot of the problem. The other issue is taking out your garbage on a daily basis. A lot of people think, oh, when it's full, let's take it out. If you're not filling it up more than once a week, you're going to be having a lot of problems. The other issue that we see that's causing a lot of problems is not washing the dishes on a daily basis. Believe it or not, it attracts ants, cockroaches, and it gives them a food source to be able to survive inside your kitchen.
So something as simple as just rinsing them off, even if you have it fully hand washed them, get that food off of there. Okay, we tend to throw away the old food that are in our cabinets. Bathrooms, however, we have boxes that can sit around often for years and years. What are some ways that we can help pest-proof our bathrooms and our bedrooms?
So in the bathrooms in particular, you want to be looking underneath the sink and making sure that where the pipes are coming up through the sink, that those are enclosed. That way mice, ants, and roaches can't get in. And you also want to make sure that you go through your stuff and you get rid of things that are outdated or expired. You don't need to keep that in there.
Moths.
Exactly.
Okay.
They love that stuff. So you want to make sure that you're getting rid of stuff you don't need.
And you also say about your clothes, make sure that you clean them, you have them dry cleaned or ironed, washed before you put them up for the summer.
Yes, because if you have anything that is made of like silk or wool, and if you don't clean it properly or iron it, they can survive in there all winter, and then in the wintertime becomes another big problem.
Okay, living spaces and dens, what can we do there?
So in living spaces and dens, obviously don't leave food laying around. Make sure cleaned up. Also make sure that you're vacuuming on a regular basis, and just doing proper cleaning procedures does a lot.
And often our pets are in that area, which means ticks and fleas. So taking care of your pets is a big thing as well.
Yes, in the majority of the time when we have issues with that, we always recommend to the homeowner, have your dogs or cats treated, and that'll help alleviate that problem.
Okay, and then the last spot that we're going to talk about, the garage and the outdoors, which this is the area that makes me the most scared, because I know that it's very easy to be attacked in those areas.
Yes. So especially in the garage, if you have a lot of stuff stored in the garage, typically you'll get mice that will come and live in the garage. So it's really, really a good idea to go through there in the spring, pull everything out. You also on the exterior get mosquitoes living in standing water, so you look for tires, you'll look for bird baths, you look for anything like that, and you want to pour that water out to ensure that they can't lay their larvae and reproduce.
So in the garage, keep things off the ground in plastic containers and fill in those cracks on the foundation. Steve, Exterminators, thank you so much for coming in. Some fantastic tips for all of us that we can help keep our homes pest-proof this spring. Still ahead.